Hello, guys, and welcome back to Dance Mums Season 2, Episode 4, and this is going to be my reaction. I'm laughing because I've just loaded up the episode, and I normally skip to the end of, like, the titles so that we get past the previously on and the coming up on Dance Mums. I don't know why I've never, like, really properly taken note of it. I think it's because I've just listened to the podcast about, like, Christy and Kelly when they're talking about how they did the shoot day for the opening titles, but Abby genuinely all she does is just go. Anyway, guys, we have got a fantastic episode ahead for you. Hopefully, fingers crossed, because all I do apparently is waffle. I've been told by public relations Ethan that editing Ethan has been making a mockery of me, so it's time to fight back. But obviously I can't help how I'm edited. You know, they edit you to make you look
pretty good.
So if you guys are enjoying, make sure to like, comment and subscribe and do all that YouTube stuff that you guys do so well. Remember, membership £3 a month if you want all of the bonus content, stories from my life, stories about dance, about my own personal experiences, things like that. They are all included in the membership, in the little bonus episodes for each thing, as well as extended thoughts on things that happen within these episodes. But let's get on with the episode, shall we? Okay, so pyramid time. This has been a big hit on the channel so far. I am very happy that you guys are enjoying it, and it is going to continue. And on the bottom row, sadly back at the bottom, it is Melissa. She didn't have a bad episode last week, but there were just a couple of comments, like when Maddie came third and she was like, oh yeah, Abby said that it's because she was too professional and everyone else is amateur. I was just like, really? And then next up we have Jill. Jill just hasn't done anything to get off of the bottom of the pyramid, so she's kind of just loitering there. I can't lie. Same with Kendall. Kendall's not really doing much at the moment, so bottom of the pyramid for her, I guess. Then we have Brooke. Now, why is Brooke on the bottom of the pyramid? I just don't think she's very good at cheerleading. I don't know, maybe my thoughts will change when we see more of her in cheerleading practice and things like that, but like, I weren't rating it. I wasn't rating the audition that she did. I just didn't rate it. I didn't think it's very good. And also, this whole decision did kind of muck the group up. Unfortunately, they managed to redeem themselves, but yeah, it was a little bit techie. And also on the bottom, we have Kelly. Kelly's on the bottom just because I didn't quite agree with the fact that she left it until the day before the competition to be like, oh yeah, by the way, Brooke's not coming. I just didn't agree with that 100%. But like, the reason why she's on the bottom is because I don't have anywhere else to put her. I now really do understand Abby's struggle when there's only like 3 spaces up the top and everyone else just has to go at the bottom. It's kind of sad, I won't lie. But anyway, moving up one tier, we have Holly. Holly has been moved up just because she's an icon. She didn't actually do anything in the last episode, but she's an icon, so she deserves to be up a little bit. Then we have Nia. Nia did well in the group dance, I thought. I was quite impressed with her, I won't lie. Then we have Christy. Christy's been bumped down a little bit, purely because I didn't appreciate the fact that she swore in front of the children. I was like, that is not okay. As someone who works with children sometimes, it's just not appropriate. So I feel like that was a little bit out of line. But she did get in some good jabs. So you know what? Big props to her regardless. Then on the bottom plus, we have Paige. Paige did pretty well in the last episode. I thought she was great in the dance number. And she just hasn't had a chance to prove herself in this season yet. I'm excited for her to do that. But currently, she just hasn't, which is a shame. Then moving up to the top, we have Maddie. Maddie has finally made it off of bottom plus. Her number last week was good. It wasn't the best, but it was good enough to bump her up a little bit. I also thought that she did fantastically in the group number, and she did deserve props for that. So that is why she's up there. Then we have Chloe. Chloe's there because her number was absolutely fantastic. It did score a 9 on the Pizzazometer. But obviously, up top, her second appearance at the top of the pyramid this season, Mackenzie. Mackenzie was fantastic. She absolutely smashed it. She did amazingly. And honestly, big props to her. Big props to her. Right, well, now pyramid is over. Let's get on with the episode, shall we?
You messed up that whole leap downstage. Grand jeté, you did it crossing to the right, so we couldn't see if the hips were in line or not.
The stuff that she's mentioning are things that, like, I would not even notice. I am probably not the best person to judge these dances, because I look at it and I go, oh, that was pretty, that was cool, oh, I liked that section, oh, that was an obvious mistake. But, like, I did not notice that Paige didn't do the leap correctly. I don't know what Abby was talking about with the grand jeté, with the hips weren't in line. Abby, I want to see you do a grand jeté. Yeah, go on. Show me.
Nia, you did a great job in the group dance. You did not pull my eyes negatively, but I want you to start pulling my eyes positively.
You did not pull my eyes negatively, but you also didn't pull my eyes positively. You just didn't pull my eyes. I don't know what Nia needs to do. Like, is it because you're so focused on what is going wrong in the dance?
They are looking for the next big thing, the next star, the next little kid to be in their video or their commercial.
Well, my Maddie is going to be absolutely fantastic, and those producers are going to be really stupid if they don't actually hire my Maddie, because, you know, she is the best dancer there, and if any of the other girls get it, we know it's not going to be on talent, it's going to be on looks and how they are.
On to the pyramid. I'm not even going to discuss this. I'm moving on.
She didn't even show Brooke's face. She's so angry and upset that she hasn't even shown Brooke's face. In fact, do you know what? In solidarity with Abby. There we go. It's so pathetic. It actually is. Like, come on. It's really not that deep.
Next I have Nia. You've been working very hard, but you still have to fix those technical issues. Kendall.
So Kendall is above Nia when Nia didn't do anything wrong, but Kendall didn't do a grand jeté and we couldn't see whether her hips were straight or not. Like, come on. This is absolutely ridiculous.
Mackenzie. You were the overall high score winner of the primary to age division.
Mackenzie actually made it off of the bottom of the pyramid for once. That's my girl. Yes. Yes, Mackenzie deserves the world. I hope she's having a fantastically fantabulous career right now.
Maddie, I thought you did a great job in the group and your solo. Oh well, keep working.
Oh well, keep working. Oh no, I feel like Abby's just mean to everyone now. Maddie is no longer the star because Chloe's now beaten her. Chloe's top of the pyramid.
And the trio is going to be Chloe, Maddie, and Kendall.
Of all the people to put in a trio with, Kendall with Chloe and Maddie. Are we setting Kendall up to fail here? I feel like this is a very, very blatant, yeah, we're gonna test you here. We're gonna see what you're made of, and if you fail, on your bike. Get out of the studio, please.
As a dancer, I've been in this trio since I was 4. Miss Abby's mad at Brooke and my mom that she's taking out on me.
This is the issue, is that whenever Abby is pissed off with somebody, like somebody's parent or somebody's sibling, then it's like the other sibling just gets absolutely shafted.
The group number this week is about bullying, and I actually have got bullied before on my bus. And I've also seen a lot of bullying at my school.
Do you know what? I feel like this is a very interesting topic because I feel like most people have been in a situation where they've been bullied. And if you haven't been in that situation, you're probably the bully. I'm not saying all of you are. I mean, I have been bullying. No, I haven't been bullying. No, that was wrong.
I have been bullying.
Editing Ethan, do not cut this together, okay? Do not cut that. No, do not do. No.
I have been bullying.
So I've been bullied quite viciously during like secondary school. When I was like, well, actually all through primary school, which for you Americans would have been like junior school, like ages. Let's say like ages 7 to 11, and then like it didn't really stop until about like I was 13. And then that's when I just started being a bit more sort of like, actually, I could disarm this. They can't say anything to me. And it was a lot easier from there on out. Fortunately, I didn't have to go through bullying in like my later teens. It definitely did make me who I am today. I gotta say that. It made me a lot stronger, developed my quick wit, because if someone says something to you, you gotta be able to fire something back and disarm them. And if you can't,
I think it's incredibly ironic that Abby's choice of dance is about bullying, considering her methods of teaching.
Holly, you can't say that. What the fuck? That is funny though. I do agree. I do agree. I can't fault you for saying that. I really can't.
You are going to be the bully. Somebody has to be the bad guy. But she's an actress. She has to act.
That's right, it's acting.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. Because Holly's face says it all. Says everything you need to know. She's looking around the room and she's going, out of all these kids, you're picking Nia.
I know that they're all assuming that that's Brooke underneath that piece of paper, but it's not. I always have a trick up my sleeve.
It's not Brooke. Oh, okay. Sure, fine. That's fine by me.
We were looking for one person.
Find her a spot! Solo, duet, anything! Give her something!
Oh, good God. Not that woman. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be a long, long episode.
Not everybody's able to make Abby Lee Dance Company's competition group, so for me to be a part of it, I was so excited.
Let's not big yourself up too much, because you weren't good enough to get in. The only reason why you are here is because Brooke is not here. Let's set that record straight right now, because I'm still defending our Brooke. You're not here to replace her. Well, you are here to replace her, but you know what I mean.
Without Brooke, there is only one spot open on this competition team.
I am Abby Lee Miller, and I am telling you that Brooke will not be welcome on this team anymore. Yes. What is that voice? What is going on? I don't know why they do them so dirty with their voices in the like confessionals, because I would have asked to redo that immediately. If I'm sitting in a confessional and I'm going, oh yeah, I'm really feeling like this is going to... No, we're redoing that. Do that again. What do you mean you're using that in the episode? No. Let's re-record that. Okay.
Never. And I just think that that's really rotten that Paige is pulled from that trio.
I don't think she's replacing Paige.
She
honestly,
She just did.
Joe, you're not fighting the allegations. You're not fighting them. Come on. Just play the game and be like, yeah, actually, I do think it was a little bit unfair, but like, I am grateful that Kendall's getting an opportunity to dance. Like, at least try and sympathize. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not hard. These mums have worked hard to get their children where they are, and they don't like the fact that you're swanning in here and expecting to be handed everything on a silver platter. No, you have to work for it.
Every single night on the news, you hear something about bullying and problems in our schools today.
Oh, Kirby. Oh, Kirby. Oh. That's what she sounds like. She sounds like Miss Piggy. What is going on with her voice right now? I'm just too distracted to actually listen to what she's saying, because all I'm seeing in my head is Miss Piggy.
Paint my doesn't make sense. You're the bully. Nia, you're not the bully.
My mom didn't like the part that I was doing in the dance because it's a bully and I'm not a bully.
I think making Peyton the bully actually works so much better in my head, because I'm sorry, but she's the older kid bullying the younger kids. It just works better from a narrative standpoint. Why wasn't she the bully from the get-go?
I don't know why your mother doesn't say you have confidence. You are the cockiest kid I've ever worked with.
Isn't it ironic that Abby's tactics are very equivalent to bullying in a dance about bullying?
Glad Christy said it, because if you didn't, I was going to. What do you mean you're the cockiest kid I've ever worked with? Chloe is far from being cocky. What are you talking about? Have you seen her confessionals? Have you even watched the show? Because I'm convinced you don't know how you sound half the time.
Chloe's starting to cry, and I see the tears actually on her shirt of her dance wear. I'm thinking, oh God, what is going on in there? She's an evil bitch. Chloe's crying.
Why are we making children cry? How tone deaf are you that we're doing a bullying dance and you're making children cry?
I didn't understand what Miss Abby was saying to me for choreography.
You're not a choreographer. Don't start being one.
No wonder she doesn't know what Abby's trying to tell her, because Abby's not showing her. You can only do so much with words when it comes to dance before it's actually like, no, just show me how you want me to do it, because I'm clearly not getting it and I'm not doing it right. So please, can you tell me?
Brooke made the cheerleading team, and I thought it was a good idea to have all the girls come to my house and have a party to congratulate Brooke.
It's moments like this that make me go, okay, this isn't just a show that's really, really horrendous for children. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is the most manipulative show ever. But then there's moments like this where I'm like, oh, okay, this is actually quite cute.
That is amazing, because they're all different ages, but they're all same height. And then we got Big Peyton.
Not Big Peyton. Not that being her nickname. Oh my god. She is a tall motherfucker though. Like, tall. She went through puberty quick.
I think Peyton being picked to be showcased as the bully and the lead.
But she got that by default.
Well,
Christy's got a point. And it's very, very interesting that Christy's kind of defending Jill. What is this old bat's name? Like, I don't know what her name is. But let's call her Bat, okay? After the way she spoke to Abby in that episode, I kind of don't like her. But anyway, she got what she wanted. She's on the team now. Give her something! I'm glad that, like, Christy's kind of standing up for Jill a little bit. Even though Christy doesn't particularly like Jill, or as far as we've seen, I feel like that's nice that she's kind of defending. And it makes me feel like Christy doesn't really like Bat.
why do you think she was picked to be put in it when they could have picked somebody else?
Because you reamed her out and said you better find a spot
And
for
who
her.
am I? Who am I? Why is my word gold?
You said before you had Abby's ear, and I
do have
commend
Abby's
you on that. That's exactly why. We'll see.
Christy just sat in the middle like, I'm between rock and hard place and I can't go anywhere. This is awkward. I don't want to be here. Please get me out of here and get a martini in my hand.
She's a big bully, not just a bully. More person to watch.
Not Peyton and Jill just being like the mortal enemies from the get-go. This is giving me all the drama and entertainment that I need right now, and I'm very, very happy.
I think that Kendall is doing a great job. I don't know if Paige would have been a better choice or not.
Not her making Paige sit in the room whilst they're performing. That is cruel and unusual punishment. That is not fair and it's not kind. Abby Lee Miller, I'm not happy with you.
And now you have her sitting in there, watching her learn the choreography and having her playing the music while they're learning it. Like, why would you do that to a 10-year-old kid?
It's disgusting. It really is disgusting. It's horrible. I can't defend it. I really can't, because that is one of the worst things I've ever seen in my whole life.
I love when Abby dances with the group. Look at that.
I know, it cracks me up. Okay, I'm gonna
I
look.
would love to see her do one turn though. Pirouette.
On a pigeon toe.
I don't think she could do something on one foot. Her leg can't hold up her
Could you imagine that ankle?
She's saying what we're all thinking, which I appreciate. But like, Kelly, yeah, this is kind of crazy, I won't lie.
I'm a little skeptical why Leslie wants to invite us out for coffee. I've known Leslie for a long time, and there's usually an underhanded motive behind Leslie.
If we're
I said this from the start. Leslie strikes me as the kind of person that will do whatever it takes to let her child succeed. Even more so than Melissa. Melissa's kind of like, oh, well, I want her to succeed, but like, gotta give the other kids a chance sometimes. Whereas Leslie gives me energy of like, no, my child succeeds above all else. Like, there is nothing I will not do for my child, and my child will win everything.
I just need that answer.
My daughter Paige wants to be there with her friends.
Okay, Christy, let's go to you. Why are you there then? If she has
You
been
know
her
what,
friend,
Leslie? That's between me and my daughter. I don't feel like I have to sit here and answer to people why.
you don't have to answer, but you do complain about it a lot.
As is her prerogative. If the children are enjoying it and still want to do it, then who are the parents to say no? Like, if they really want to do it, you'd do anything for your children. You don't need to be questioning them going, why do you stay if you complain all the time? You've come in on the wrong foot. I wouldn't have done this personally. I wouldn't have come in with this energy straight away.
If it comes down to it and Brooke does come back, I think Brooke and Peyton should be able to stay before Kendall. You are new. You're on probation. Peyton should not be on probation.
Jill's thinking, how can I kill her, bury the body, and make sure she's never seen again, all whilst I'm just sipping this coffee? I can see the thoughts running through her head. She's going, I could do pigs, I could throw her body in a river, I could find some wood somewhere. She'd never be seen again.
Having Nia portrayed as an aggressive person, it was too much.
Again, though, it's just a dance.
It's just a dance for you, but that's part of my identity, so it goes beyond a dance.
Holly, I completely agree. It's your prerogative at the end of the day. It might just be a dance to Leslie, but that's because she's not in the same position. She doesn't want her daughter to be viewed as a stereotype, and I completely agree with her.
That's your opinion about the situation.
Well, if you feel that bad that your daughter is crying and you don't take her somewhere else, Christy, then what kind of parenting is that?
Abby 2.0 much? Who are you to question somebody else's parenting? Who are you? Because I'm sorry, I didn't realise that you were the parenting guru. I didn't realise that you'd written books and theses on this. Like, come on. Are you being serious? You have got to be kidding me. I cannot believe that this woman has been on screen for less than 10 minutes and she's already wound me up to the point of I cannot stand her.
When Abby walks in with those costumes, all I'm thinking is this is like Prostitutes the sequel.
It's giving, unfortunately, slutty schoolgirl. So these outfits, nah. I think these are worse than the Prostitutes personally.
It's over the top.
Well, I like fishnets. I think they're cute, but not with this.
I don't get the holes in the tights.
You don't need to get it. You're not judging.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
So every single one of the parents has gone, I have a problem with this, I have a problem with this, I have a problem with this. And Abby's like, you don't need to like it. The judges do. No. Because I'm not sending my daughter out looking like bargain bin trash. Looking like she's getting railed around the back of a bike shed. Do you know what I mean?
I'm going with Peyton as the bully. She's older. She would be like the trashy, mean, bad girl that's up to no good at Catholic school.
So if Peyton's that, why are the others dressed like this? Why are they not dressed like good, proper Catholic schoolgirls? Why is Peyton not the only person that's dressed like this?
I don't care what any of those moms say. It's my studio, it's my company, and they needed something cutting edge for this routine.
You'll start writing down every single thing that is going to be on my drinking game. Anytime Abby mentions it's my studio, anytime Abby screams at a child, that's what I've got so far. I will think of more throughout the episode.
I really want you to work. You have to get your leaps up there. I'm trying. I know you're trying, but you have to try harder. Listen, this is it. You're getting one shot.
I'm adding another one to my list. Everyone's replaceable. That's another one for the drinking game. I'll also add anytime Melissa is delusional and anytime Christy makes a funny comment in a confessional. God, I'm actually going to be wellied by the end of that episode.
You do good on that trio, don't forget. It's $20 is yours. Okay, put it right there.
Not the bribing. This is Kathy 2.0. That's kind of crazy. And then Kathy, oh my God, Kathy's back. It's going to be a bit awkward if editing Ethan doesn't put anything there. Because I know that's the kind of thing he'd do.
So the trio is announced, and it's obvious to everyone in the audience that Chloe is a mile away from them.
Is Chloe so far away? What is going on here? Well, this is a great start.
I don't know how I've lasted this long with him. Joan, he means well. For all of his book smarts, he has not 1 ounce of common sense.
That was kind of stinky, I won't lie. And do you know what? Do you know who the issue was here? And I don't want to say it, and it was Chloe. I don't know what was going on with Chloe. First of all, Pizzazometer, I'm gonna give it a 5. It was pretty stinky. And right, so Chloe a couple of times did the I'm concentrating on dance. Oh god, gotta smile. You notice it on other performers because you do it yourself. There were a couple of times where she was just so far away from everyone else. Surely that shouldn't have happened. I really liked the beginning bit. The beginning bit was so cool when they were doing like and they were like lip syncing the words at the same time. I thought that was so cool and nice. And it was nice to have a little bit of variety. And then when the dance actually happened, it just felt a bit bare bones. I didn't rate it. I'm really sorry. No matter what I do, all I think about is you.
What'd you think?
It was good.
Kendall, right when I thought I was gonna order that sweatsuit for you, I saw that foot up in the air.
I thought Kendall was alright. I didn't notice anything wrong with Kendall. I think that's because I was just too distracted by Chloe being like half a mile off the stage. Do you know what I mean?
There was a huge microphone where she was supposed to be sitting on stage, so wisely she chose not to sit on the microphone and straddle it, but sit next to it.
I get where Christy's coming from, but she was still a way away from the microphone. Yeah, there was definitely a microphone where she was meant to be sat, but even so, like if we hang on, let's do some CSI on this. The microphone is here. She had all of this room to sit down next to, and she would have been in the light in like that little bit there. But she was just outside of the light. So, like, as much as, yes, she wisely chose not to straddle the microphone, but instead, I don't know, I just wouldn't have chosen to sit in the dark. Because when you're on stage, you can see which areas are lit up. I do not agree with Christy in this part. His ass. I thought that was... I'd give that a 9, honestly. I thought it was really good. I thought it was very, very powerful. I thought there were some nice moments. The way that she carries herself through the dance, and I thought sometimes it looked like she was going to fall out of some of her turns, but I think she's good at maintaining her balance. So, like, as much as I was like, oh, is she going to go? Oh, is she going to go? She didn't go. I guess there's not really much else to say about Maddie's dance other than like it was good. I liked it, and she does lyrical very, very well. Like very, very powerful. It's still crazy to me how people can make like a fall to the ground look so graceful, because like if it was me, it'd be sack of spuds on the floor. Like that's kind of crazy. What would I give this? A 9 as well. I don't think it was like, it didn't have the wow factor that makes it like a 10, but it was technically amazing. It was beautiful to watch, and she does lyrical like just as well as Maddie in my opinion. And I really liked that movement at the start with like the fluid hands. I can't describe to you how like aesthetically pleasing that was, but it was just very, very nice.
Chloe Solo, I saw a few things that she did wrong. Otherwise, she did a really nice job. Woof. Okay, that's over.
Come on. Really? Can you not just be like, yeah, she did a good job actually? Yeah, she did a good job. Like, is it that difficult to say without the, wow, she did make a few mistakes, but like, I thought she did good.
Leslie, were you a dance teacher in your past life?
No, why?
Because you tell her what to do. She's 14.
I'm allowed to
no,
talk
I
to my
just
daughter.
think that you're treating her like a baby.
I'm
and
not
it's
treating her like a
humiliating.
baby. I'm her mother, and she's my daughter, and she's dancing.
This strikes me as someone who's not getting off her probation, Leslie. I do get what Abby's saying by like, stop like getting in her head about it. Like she knows it. She knows it.
If it goes on and we miss it, then it doesn't matter if they know it or not. What's the difference?
Doesn't make a difference if they go on stage and
It
look like
does make a
fools.
difference.
And
You
look
have
like
to get
fools.
on.
Let them run the number.
If we don't get there in
Leslie, it's your
time, it
first
doesn't
week
matter
here.
if they know it or not. What's the difference? We gotta go.
You know what, Leslie? We've been doing this every single weekend. It will be fine.
Leslie is acting like she's been here the entire time. And I just want to say, Leslie, you ain't nothing. You ain't been here. You ain't squat. So go on, toddle out of our, like, dance troupe, okay? Because you're not gonna join permanently. Because when Brooke comes back, bye-bye, Peyton. That's all I got to say. Can't miss it. We can't miss it. Who's the one that's been doing competitions every single weekend for God knows how long?
Are they gonna hold it for us?
Probably not for Leslie Ackerman. Maybe for Abby Lee Miller. Okay. It's my name, my reputation, not yours.
It's their names too.
Exactly.
You keep saying it's only you, but these kids are all the ones on the stage.
I get what they're both saying here. Abby's like, it's my dance company, so it's my reputation as a dance teacher that's on the line here. But I also get what Christy's saying with the fact that, like, the kids are the ones that are going on stage, so it's their name as well. So let's really watch this argument unfold, because this is not the moment that I would want to start an argument, literally when they're about to go on stage. Christy, pick your battles. You've done so well this episode. Pick your battles.
She just stole you.
Don't you say that to my daughter!
Look the way you act! Be a role model!
I am a role model, Abby. You're the worst role model here.
First of all, Abby's saying to Chloe she destroys you? How disgusting, first of all. Second of all, be a role model to Christy, who, by all accounts, is a fantastic mother from what I've seen on this show so far. As much as the show tries to gaslight you into believing that she isn't, she is an incredible, credible mother. Okay? Second of all, Abby, you are the worst role model for these children. All you do is shout, you bitch, you're nasty, you make sly digs to people. You are quite literally the worst role model for these children. So, hypocrite is all I'm going to say. Hypocrite.
I had your back, thought you had mine, thought we'd be friends.
Maddie's ponytails were kind of in the way, and Peyton put it up too high. So instead of enjoying the number, we're all looking at Maddie's back to see if the sign's gonna stay on. And I was cringing.
Okay, first of all, Abby was bitching about the fact that the kick me sign was too high. You could clearly say it said kick me, even when her hair was covering it. Unless you'd have put it, like, on the small of her back, I don't think that their hair would have been covering it somewhere or another because she's swishing around. Do you know what I mean? I thought the dance was okay. A 7, if that. It wasn't very powerful. I didn't really get the whole bullying aspect of it other than the kick me sign. If that wasn't there, I think I would have struggled to piece together a narrative. If I was a judge and I hadn't been watching the episode in which she's going, oh yeah, it's about bullying, it's about bullying, it's about bullying, I would have no clue.
The only thing that stood out in my mind was Peyton because she was 8 feet taller than all the other kids. And I'm not sure she pulled off the bully role very well.
I kind of agree. I feel like she wasn't very menacing. I feel like it needed to be more menacing. And, like, as much as I feel like the tall person being the bully was, like, the right choice, I don't know whether, like, Peyton's got the acting ability to pull off such an intricate, difficult role.
Peyton, you almost screwed the whole entire dance up with the sign. You can't just, like, stick it. No, whoa, me.
Don't whoa me. This show is so unserious. This show is absolutely ridiculous. Don't whoa me. I love the fact that they were standing there going, yeah, you did so much better than Kendall. I reckon you're going to get that sweatshoot. And immediately after, Peyton, you almost screwed that entire dance. Well, maybe if your entire dance didn't hinge on one side being put on someone's back, then maybe we would be having this problem.
Peyton did.
Well, yeah, but she has to correct what she screwed up.
No, Abby, it starts from the beginning. And
Did you say no, Abby?
No, Abby. I thought she did fabulous.
Don't you know that that's a sacrilegious crime punishable by death? She's already said she's gonna hang Brooke outside of the dance studios and put Mackenzie's head on a pike. What do you think she's going to do to you, Leslie? She's going to make an example of you.
I thought that I was better than most of the people.
You thought you were better than most of the people in this group?
That's because you're 14 and they are 10. So, yeah, I should expect that you're better than some of the people in this group. I'm not even liking Peyton, if I'm being honest. I try not to be mean about the kids, but, like, she's just not got very nice energy about her. And I think that's because Leslie hasn't got very nice energy about her. So it just kind of drips down. Do you know what I mean?
These are her friends. These are her comrades. This is her team. She shouldn't belittle others. That's my job.
Which is back to square one, I guess. Jeez, Abby, at least she's self-aware. Do you know what I mean?
Act number 12, the girl I wanna be.
Maddie won her division.
Yep, fair game, Maddie. Well done for winning first. I thought your dance was great. You absolutely smashed it.
I gave Chloe the opportunity. This was her week. She was at the top of the pyramid, and she didn't even place. She definitely needs to be reminded you're only as good as your last performance.
When the trio did not place first, I was kind of relieved.
That's what happens when you mess with what works. Like RuPaul says, you ain't gotta reinvent the wheel. You just gotta do what works at the end of the day. And what works is Paige, Maddie, and Chloe. Although I don't feel like Kendall was the issue with that number. I feel like it was just a bad number, personally.
Backpack girls. Nice job.
Didn't even place. Didn't even place for the group numbers. Damn, this week was a washout. A washout. Maddie was the only person that won anything. Or even placed anywhere. L's all round. I think that's the first L of this episode. But big L's all round.
How about that overinflated ego, huh? This group's been winning.
Do you think they lost because of her?
I don't know. I'll have to read the judges' comments and listen to the critiques.
This is the thing. When you have an ego, and an overinflated ego at that, it's tough. It's tough. I've been there. I've been that person. And then I've been knocked down pegs. Not just a peg or two. Pegs. Okay? I've been knocked down, working my way back up. Do you know what I mean?
And saying that she was fabulous and everybody else.
You know what? You flustered her. She didn't mean it like that. You're talking to a 14-year-old. If you want to fight with somebody, then you fight with me, her mother.
It's
where
not
I
about
can
fighting,
defend her.
Leslie.
It's not about fighting at all. It's about a comment that she made that was like, are you saying that like I thought I was better than everyone else here? That's not fair. That's not fair at all. It wasn't causing a fight. It was just calling her out on her bullshit. Do you know what I mean?
I will speak for myself. I took it the same way that Abby said it.
Wait. And then she apologized, and then you're still saying this to me?
Okay, just because you apologize doesn't take away the fact that you said it in the first place. Are you saying that I could say the most horrible, awful stuff, and then because I've apologized, it's all okay? That doesn't sound right.
Not put her on this team because of her comment. That's what I want to know.
Yes.
Then that's a shame. Shame on you, and I hope you feel better
shame on me.
laying your head down on your pillow.
No, I think that's absolutely fair and valid. She made a particularly bad comment that was like, if I was a 10-year-old and I'm hearing a 14-year-old going, are you saying that, like, I thought I was the best out of everybody? I thought I was the best out of everybody. Are you saying that I wasn't the best out of everyone here? Like, really? If I had heard at 10 years old a 14-year-old saying that about me and my friends, I'd be upset. I'd be really upset. So yeah, that is why you didn't get on the team. It's nothing to do with your dancing. It's to do with your attitude and how you actually have no respect for the people that you're dancing with.
Here and had this snotty little attitude, and you back her up.
I don't think you guys have to put up with me much longer. I'll be gone. This will be it.
And Jill's just sitting there going, guess I'm off probation. Woo, woo. But that is the episode, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and make sure to like, to comment, and to subscribe. Oh my god, that was like to be on not to be. Am I William Shakespeare now? Oh, maybe I'm reincarnated, I don't know. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and make sure to keep on ranting, and I'll see you guys later. Bye now.